What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Kid Taj. Today I'm doing another one of these NBA talk videos because for some reason people just like these, so I'm gonna keep producing them. It's the NBA offseason right now, Olympics are over, so there isn't that much to talk about. So let's talk about something that's been debated throughout the NBA community so much that I'd like to weigh in on. I have an opinion on this. I'd like to share it. As you guys see, the title is Kobe a ball hog? Kobe Bryant, an all-time great. This guy has been in the league forever. He finally retired last season. He's one of the top 5 players in the NBA history, In my opinion, okay guys, this is my opinion. I believe that Kobe Bryant is a top 5 player of all time. And speaking of my opinion, that's what this video is, okay? I'm not asking you guys to believe what I'm saying here. This is just my input, and hopefully you guys can take something away from this, consider it, and see logic in what I'm saying, because I think I have a pretty good point here with what I'm about to drop on you guys. So, Kobe Bryant. He's obviously going to be one of the most talked about players ever because he's just so good. He's won 5 NBA championships. He's an MVP. He has just amazing statistical numbers across the board. He plays both sides of the ball, and the competitive edge and fire that is matched by no one. Again, my opinion. Michael Jordan is probably second to that, but I don't believe that anyone was so invested in the game as Kobe Bryant was, because he was so attached. There's no one, the only reason he took a break, only reason he retired was just because his body couldn't handle it. He'd done so much competing, so much playing at this super high level that it was time to hang it up, and we respect that. So, Kobe Bryant, a ball hog. Now, let me tell you what I think a ball hog is. People say that Kobe's a ball hog because he doesn't pass, because he has a high usage rate. There are a lot of guys in the NBA who have reputations for ball hogs, and I want to talk about one that is not very close to this, but it makes some sense, okay? Just hear me out. People call Rajon Rondo a ball hog. Now, you guys might be like, what? Rajon Rondo led the league in assists last year. He's obviously not a ball hog. So, a lot of NBA fans have this idea, and I would call it a misconception because I don't believe in this, but some people think that a high assist average defines you as someone that is not a ball hog. So, right. Think about it. Like, if you pass the ball, then you're not a ball hog, right? And getting assists means you're passing the ball, but it doesn't always mean that. People who get assists make passes to baskets, but a ball hog is someone that holds the ball in their hands a long time. That's what I think a ball hog is. Kobe shoots a lot of shots, okay? Don't get me wrong. He's missed the most shots in NBA history, and he's taken the 3rd most in NBA history. So this guy takes a lot of shots, and we know that. But I'm not sure that defines a ball hog. I'm pretty sure that if you have the ball in your hands a lot, that's what makes you a ball hog. Rajon Rondo has the ball in his hands a lot. On Sacramento last year, he got a lot of assists just from holding the ball and running a play with the ball in his hands every time to see if someone get open. Now, this is not a negative assessment on Rajon Rondo's part. It's not like I'm criticizing him. I know he's a great passer and a skilled one at that, but it's not always the best thing for NBA offenses to run through a guy. And I actually would consider Rondo a ball hog. Yes, I would say that. But before you guys jump on me for this, Rajon Rondo is still a great player. And I actually don't think that a ball hog is always a negative connotation. I think a ball hog can be good. I think it can be good to have a ball hog. If a guy is really that good and that effective, you want the ball in his hands a lot. Would I call Kobe a ball hog? Yes. I think Kobe was a ball hog. But do I think that's a bad thing? Absolutely not. The guy needed the ball in his hands. The guy needed to make plays. In that 05-06 season, when he averaged, 36 points a game? He took 27 shots per game. And he got, I think, 4 assists a game. The guy averaged 4.7 career assists per game. And he had 3 seasons where he averaged 6 assists or more. Does that not make him a ball hog? I don't know. He got assists. But that doesn't mean he wasn't holding the ball for a long time. It doesn't mean he had the highest usage rate on the team, because I think he did. And what I was going to say about this 05-06 Kobe season where he dropped 81 points in the game, I think that was a season because he had no help. So he was taking 27 shots a game and putting up 36 a night. That's insane. It's not a negative label. I'm not criticizing Kobe Bryant for being a ball hog. I'm saying he's a ball hog, and that's good. Who would you want the ball in? Whose hands would you want the ball in? I know it's weird. I know it sounds weird. Why would you call someone a ball hog, and why would it be good? Well, because if you want to win the game, you can't be nice to everyone all the time. If you have defensive specialists on your team, why would you have the ball in their hands? For example, take a look at the Oklahoma City Thunder last year. Andre Robertson started games in the playoffs. I think he started games in the regular season as well. But he's not a guy you're going to give the ball to and just say, dude, make something happen. He's not going to have a high usage rate. He's not out there for that. He's out there to play defense, and you do your job. Kobe's job is to be the star, to take the ball and take over and do what's best for the team. And him shooting the ball was usually best for the team because he was so good at making buckets. That's what Kobe does, and that's why he's an all-time great. Rondo, he's not a great shooter at all. He's not a great scorer at all. Is he a ball hog? I think so, because he has the ball in his hands a lot. Is he a bad player for that? No. Does that make him worse? No. But depending on what offense Rajon Rondo is in, he should cater to that instead of, doing his own thing all the time. Because in this Bulls offense, I'm a Bulls fan, honestly, and I think that he's going to have to get the ball up a little more. But in Sacramento and in the past, he has been a ball hog at certain points. And a ball hog, remember, it's not a bad connotation all the time. A lot of people think it is. Okay, this is my opinion. Again, my opinion, I would not consider a ball hog a bad thing all the time. Sometimes it's bad. Sometimes you see a guy just take the ball and he's not doing anything with it. He's not efficient with it, and he's not helping you win. And that's bad. You don't want that. But I don't think that you can say that about Kobe Bryant, because Kobe Bryant won 5 NBA championships. Don't say Shaq carried him, because he won without Shaq as well. He had a good team, but not a super team. He led his team to the NBA championship. He's an MVP. He's an all-time great. And him being a ball hog doesn't take anything away from that. It just means that the offense was in his direction. He was the one trying to take over. You can say the same about Michael Jordan probably for some years. In the beginning, where he didn't have the team around him yet, when he was still learning to win, they want him to get used to having the ball in his hands. Having your ball in your hands is not a bad thing, as long as it's doing what the team needs you to do. As long as you're scoring, putting points on the board on the offensive end, you can ball hog if you're efficient. If you're an efficient player, you can ball hog as much as you want. That's what I think. Because keeping people involved, yes, it's important, but if those people aren't going to be consistently involved all game, like Andre Robertson or even Steven Adams, those guys are going to compete no matter what. Why would you just feed them the ball so they could dribble the ball? Westbrook and KD were the only guys that should really be dribbling the ball last year in that starting lineup. Ibaka was there to shoot. I mean, do you really want him to do more? You have Westbrook and KD doing all the work. Why would you want another guy to do work for you? You don't need that. He was good as a spot-up shooter and defensive player. They just couldn't put the pieces together. But I think in Kobe's case, yes, he's a ball hog, but it's not bad. I like that he's a ball hog. I like the fact that the ball's in his hands. I don't think ball hog is a negative connotation. You guys might have different opinions, but this is just what I thought. I thought I'd like to share it with you. And yeah, I mean, this is just something that's been talked about a lot over the years. I've heard it so many times. I always think, like, he shouldn't be criticized for that. His career's over. You can't change anything that's in his career. And yeah, that's what I think he should be looked at. I don't think that people should call people ball hogs if they're just gonna say it's a bad thing. Like, why? If someone is hogging the ball and they're doing badly, then you can call them that name as an insult, I guess. But I don't think ball hog should necessarily be an insult, because it's true. I mean, Kobe's an unbelievable talent, but yeah, he had the ball in his hands hella. I mean, that's the point, right? That's what you want to run the offense. So this has been Kid Taj. This is kind of new type of thing. Maybe a controversial statement on my part. I'm not really discrediting anyone though, so it shouldn't be. This is just my opinion. So please like this up if you want more of these type videos. Comment suggestions for future videos for this topic. Whatever you want to see, I can do. I can make it happen. Subscribe if you want to see more of this, and I'm out. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.